And Lawless. And Officer Dan from behind. This matchup underway quite impromptu. And Dan and Lawless collide. And Ganon and Duke making quick work of Lawless and Order in the early going, a tandem who really define the term abuse of power. Lawless grovels his way out of the courtroom. Officer Dan, the glorified mall cop, let's hug it out. In the main event, wait a minute, Duke Davis! To the outside, he's about 6'6". And just leapt into action and decided to attempt to topple both Lawless and Order in one fell swoop, but Lawless and Dan stand on their feet for a boom, and Ganon flies! Ganon Jones Jr. about 6'5", at least 260 in his own right. Making the most of every pound he's got and every opportunity. Here in the Meadville debut of Locked and Loaded, or I should say the main event, as Officer Dan held up the leg of Ganon Jones Jr. Lawless, the cheap shot and suplexes Pro Wrestling's All-Star back into the ring. Lawless on top of Ganon, mounting with punches. Gotta wonder what's going through the mind of the main event at this point in time, as apparently an allegiance has been made between the fraternity and Justin LeBar. And it seems Wardlow as well. As Officer Dan, I guess, is going to wrestle with a whistle in his mouth. And he hurt his hand. So the skull of Ganon Jones Jr., but continues to press the advantage. And Officer Dan Murphy, a big man in his own right. Ganon attempting to fight back here. Main event now. Look, long odds in the face. Fraternity, the longest reigning cumulative tag team champions in IWC history, as Officer Dan Murphy with a gut-wrench suplex into the cover. 2 count only. Main event unseated the fraternity in one of their 3 reigns, they being the fraternity. Talk about the threat later on tonight as Lawless tagged back in. Lawless did pass the bar exam. He is a legal attorney. He can represent you. He's not busy chasing an ambulance. Nice side slam by Officer Dan, and Lawless down with a leg drop. And Lawless is a great athlete. I think Lawless is very underrated in my estimation, as he hooks the leg and finds 2. I think Lawless is, as Duke Davis gets a bit upset, Lawless from behind, I think Lawless is just 1 or 2 big wins away from really being a big-time player here in this area. Ganon tries to fight his way back to his feet once again. Lawless, the reverse chin lock. Notice the wide stance, the base he has. Making Ganon carry all of Lawless' body weight. A textbook chin lock, but Ganon turns inward, alleviates the pressure, begins to counter. And try to create some distance, but Lawless a handful of hair. Lawless is flawless. Oh, Ganon the drop kick. Ganon, such precision and such agility. Duke reaching for the tag. Can Ganon find his corner? Oh, he was there. But Lawless pulls Duke down into the guardrail. It's divide and conquer for Lawless and Order. The bending, if not outright breaking of the rules, allows this advantage to continue. As Dan tagged back in, and the punishment on Pro Wrestling's All-Star persists. So Dan bad-mouthing and blowing that whistle. Oh. Chase might get the air knocked out of him if Ganon Jones Jr. has an opportunity. Might shove that whistle all the way down his throat. Ganon to his feet now. You can see each blow having its effect as Murphy expels wind right into the whistle. And Officer Dan out on his feet now. He's got nothing going for him. Ganon winning this slugfest elevates. Officer Dan is about 6'5" in his own right. That Finley roll connects. And get it up with a moonsault. I don't know where Ganon pulled that out of, but I don't think he has much left. He's going to find Duke Davis, who is raring to get in there. Here comes Lawless. And here comes Duke Davis. Duke exploding with a clothesline. Shots for everybody and Murphy to the floor. Lawless tries to quicken the pace. Oh, but Duke caught him like a little baby. Made it look effortless. Follow-away slam. Duke Davis on top now. Could this be all near fall? Even Duke Davis was surprised. And that wasn't it as he measures Lawless to who wants nothing to do with this. Could be choke bomb time. Lawless elevated with Dan from behind. See if Officer Dan has a solution to turn this around in his file somewhere, as he seems to be pretty proud of his work on Duke Davis. Ganon back in the ring. I don't believe a tag was made on either side. Don't quote me on that at this point. This matchup is broken down as Dan sends Lawless in. Lawless in order double team backfires. Ganon the boot. Look at this. Ganon Jones. Dude, you're gonna fly. Somersault senton. Duke disposes of Officer Dan. It's Ganon and Lawless one-on-one in the ring. And Duke. Oh, look at that! Elevated drop kick. Duke on top, the victory.